Ignition sequence start.
YouTube OV17 with another banger video. Here we're gonna have something different. These packs here are actually from 1969. They're manufactured from Tops.
Okay, Boomer.
As you can tell there on the top left-hand corner. Man on the Moon, they originally cost you 10 cents per pack back in 1969. It actually came with a piece of bubble gum inside of these packs. These two packs were purchased earlier this year in 2024. I'll try and add that here, the purchase price for both of these. They were sealed. They were actually opened off camera. I just didn't have the capability at the time to record the openings. I wish I would have, but I didn't, so I apologize. How this came about was I have a friend that actually had these cards and these packs back in the late 60s, early 70s, and he purchased them, or I guess his parents purchased them for him. And so these three right here were actually opened back in the late 60s, early 70s. Really, people didn't take care of cards the way we take care of them nowadays. So the condition of these aren't the best. However, this is a chaser right here. This is the Moon Commander. This is Neil Armstrong. PSA, a good grade on PSA for this actually sells pretty well. And so these three here, again, were open in the late 60s, early 70s. Now these here, these are the ones that came out of the packs. So there should be about 20 here. And what I did, these four here are not gonna make the cut. And why they're not gonna make the cut is because, as you can tell, here we have the bubble gum actually on these cards when they came out of the pack. So they have that bubble gum residue on these two specific cards. And then clearly these two were, essentially butted up like so with the bubble gum. So the bubble gum damaged 2 cards per pack, which happened to be these 4 right here when I opened these here. However, these 16 cards, for them being manufactured in 1969, they actually look really good. They were sealed this entire time up until 2024, maybe about a month ago, and maybe June, May they were open, finally open to breathe in the world and be free as cards. So the value on these kind of vary, boys. We were able to pull a chaser, Moon Commander here, Neil Armstrong. These back three are essentially going to be the money makers as well. Here we have Lavelle, and then we have James, David, and Russell here as well. So these will probably be the money makers. These, again, the price varies on these specific cards. However, I do think with them being sealed and open here in 2024, I do think these are going to be some of the higher grades ever for these specific cards in the PSA system. So I'm gonna go ahead and send these in, all 16 of them. So here we have a training program. Here we have the essentially the Apollo 8 insignia. Here we're gonna have the testing a lunar module, changing course, liftoff, preparation for flight. This one's space food. Looks very, very appealing there. This is a briefing in session. We have John F. Kennedy's name right here on the bottom right-hand corner. Apollo 10, lunar base. There she goes. This is Vice President Hubert Humphrey and his wife, Merrill, viewing the Apollo 10 liftoff. Here's the Apollo 8 success. This one looked really good, boys. Lunar study. Cards in great condition. Actually, all these cards are in great condition, but some are better than others. Again, we have Hi There. We have Astronaut Lavelle, like I mentioned before. And we have the Moon Commander, which is the chase. So we're going to send all these in. Another thing to note on these cards, the back of them actually made a puzzle. So they're going to have different images. You essentially bud them together. So they're all numbered. Like this one would be 47B, this one would be 33A, 44B. So essentially there was two puzzles you can create or make. There is a puzzle A and a puzzle B. and I'll find the images and I'll post them here. And so you would essentially buy these cards, and then all the A will go to A side and all the B will go to B side, and you essentially just make the puzzle. And like I said, if I find it, I'll post it here on this video. So that being said, I don't know if there's going to be a huge market for this, boys. However, you know, it is Space City, it is Houston. If any of this will sell, it will be here in the NASA area. So we're gonna go ahead and again do something different. We're gonna send it them, and it was pretty cool to open these packs from 1969, especially, you know, with the original gum there. I thought about sending this card to PSA with the gum to see what they would do with it. Maybe they'll put it in the slab. I wasn't too sure if they would do that. I kind of wanted to keep the gum. I don't think they'll slab that. I don't think they'll slab any gum, but if they were to slab a piece of gum, it would be this one instead of that one. But I kind of wanted to keep the gum, so I didn't send it in. I thought it would be pretty funny if I did. I just didn't want to risk losing a piece of gum, to be honest with you. So yeah, boys, that's going to do it for this video. We actually have quite a few. We're going to be sending off 4 PSA submissions today. We're sending off an NFL special. We're sending off these Man on the Moon cards. We will also be sending off sneak peek into the next video. We got some vintage, and then we have a whole bunch of Michael Jordans that we will be sending off as well. All those Michael Jordans were cracked out of slabs. They're all previously Gen Mint 10 cards. So we'll see what happens with those. Here they go. Those are the ones I'm talking about. So we got a lot coming up, boys, here in the near future. Just stay tuned. Bear with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll keep the content coming.